When I was making my video ranking every anime I've watched, I was thinking to myself, would any of these be a straight up 10 out of 10? And I came to a conclusion. Yes, I was making my Mal list and I could only give 2 shows a 10, and I'll talk about those in a second. I'm going to talk about a couple of animes that are close to being 10 out of 10s, but they just aren't that. Spoilers for every show, so let's get into it.
I'll take a potato chip.
Death Note would be a 10 if the ending wasn't shit. I mean, it's not shit, but like after L dies, the whole entire show goes downhill, and then we get a worse version of L with Nier. It's like a cool 8 out of 10. The voice acting is amazing, and the animation style is cool, but it takes some getting used to. Like after episode 1, you should be good. I guarantee, if you tell an anime fan that a whole show is made out of CGI and it looks good, they will start profusely foaming out the fucking mouth because CGI. Like, come on now. But it actually looks good. Also, the world of Beaststars is so compelling and it's so interesting. But the romance, I do not really care for, which I know, it's crazy. The romance man doesn't like the romance in a show, but I really just don't like it that much. I think everything else in the show brings it to a 10 out of 10, but the romance just isn't that interesting, so it goes down a point. So Beaststars is a 9 out of 10. I only watched this movie once, and that's because if I watched it again, I still would have no clue what the fuck just happened. I also made like a really short video about the whole thing. Holy shit, this is like a roller coaster of emotions. Mostly just a mix of what the fuck am I watching and depression. I mean, it's only 2 things, but you know, it's still a mix of shit. What almost makes it a 10, and also what keeps it from being a 10, is I have no fucking clue what I'm watching. I don't know what's happening the whole fucking time. It's a great movie, but what is happening? Like when the fucking fourth, the fuck was it called? The fourth knockdown. What the fuck is it called? Oh, wait, is it the third impact? Okay. When the third impact happened, I had no clue what the hell was even like going on the screen. Especially with the Ray shit, I don't know. But what makes it a 9 out of 10 is the fucking Shinji Asuka hospital scene. I have never cringed so much at something in my whole fucking life. What was that? Shinji had post-nut clarity for the whole fucking movie, and that is why the world blew up. What I love about Nomad is that it brings the main hero of the first season, Joe, back down to earth, because he was on a high of winning a championship, and now the only high he's on is painkillers. This season really makes Joe human and relatable because everyone hurts and fails at something. Compared to the first season of Megalobox, it's basically just an underdog story, and it changes into a redemption story for Nomad. And it doesn't really focus on action like the first season does, and the music is also fantastic, and the opening is so good. 10 out of 10.
Come on, guys. That's a crime and you know it.
I'm not going to spoil this because I want y'all to watch it, because I love this show so much. It's my favorite shonen I've watched. So season 2 takes everything from season 1 that you love and makes it so much better, and it's even more emotional and it's even funnier. The animation somehow looks better, and that's saying a lot because I think Mob Psycho has the best animation in all of anime. I just love how it looks. I love what they do with Reagan in season 2, who's definitely my favorite character. I think he's the most popular character in the show. And episode 5 is the best thing I have ever watched. Episode 5 is the fucking magnum opus of Mob. 10 out of 10. And yeah, that's all the 10s. Just Megalobox 2 and Mob Psycho 2. Kind of funny how they're both season 2s of a show, but hey, that's just how it goes. That's about it, and I'll see y'all next video.
I should just pack up my bags and get loaded. She's sick and tired.